Hey Aquarius, welcome. What I'd like to do for you now is a 3-card spread. Recent past, current situation, and moving forward, with a couple of clarifiers, and finally, an oracle card. So, let's get started. I wonder if there is somebody perhaps younger or more immature than you who you're not speaking to right now. Perhaps it's even a mother of your own, or a colleague, or a friend, or a mentor, or someone where there is an imbalance, perhaps of, again, maturity or material means, life experience. You're currently perhaps withholding communication, or you're trying to decide how to respond to some communication that's off-putting. I think you're seeking more positivity, fresh experiences, something that kind of puts to bed that discomfort, or perhaps you're ignoring it for the time being because you're not quite sure how to proceed, perhaps how to get closure. Maybe you know the inevitable end of that relationship is coming, or something has to change about that and you're not quite ready to confront it. It seems like you are also either in a more immature energy, or you're perceiving this individual or situation as being a little naive, perhaps seeing their priorities are something superficial. Perhaps they're chasing a dragon of some kind of new experience themselves, and you don't want to be the one to tell them that that's going nowhere. Maybe you've told them 1,000 times and they don't listen, and it's becoming a pointless endeavor to try to shake sense into them. I think moving forward, there's some continuation of that coldness, that withholding communication, or feeling wiser, feeling like someone knows better, and leaving this person, or perhaps yourself, to your own devices, or to their own devices, which has actually caused a lot of strain on someone, a lot of exhaustion. Maybe you are in a state of, I told you so, I told you this would happen. And I can understand that perspective, because it can be incredibly tiring dealing with people who constantly claim to know better, but then you're supposed to show up for them when it all falls apart. But at the same time, I think you know it doesn't feel the best to be the one to say, I told you so. And you know it doesn't feel good to be in that state of being completely alone and beat down, and not have empathy for how terrible that might feel. Let me pull an oracle card and see if I can get clarity. Coffin. Illness is known, sickness is near. Fate has its own ending to fear. You lose your money, all's hopeless to you. And what is the saddest, your courage fails to. I wonder if this was some kind of leap of faith that went wrong. And It takes a lot of courage to take a leap of faith. It's important to acknowledge that and not condemn that for yourself or for others. There's always going to be disparity in terms of your life experience compared to another's. And I think it's worth re-examining your own compassion for yourself or for others when it goes wrong. Because at the end of the day, you don't want your last words to someone to be something you regret. Okay, that's where I'm going to leave it. What are your thoughts? Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope to see you again. Take care.